Hello and welcome to my once weekly show. My name is Michelle Marie and I am the owner and operator of Astrological Tarot. You can find me at astrologicaltarot.com. I am both a Vedic and Western astrologer as well as a tarot and oracle card reader. And I would just love to thank you all so much for being here today. I am a little early because I wanted to give the Vedic astrology forecast by sign. Now, this month is a month of karmic clearing, global intensity, and spiritual awakening, especially after those eclipses that I went over. So April is going to open up with some rare clarity. There are no planets that are retrograde. Yay. And Jupiter remains strong in Punavarsu Nakshatra. So this offers us a lot of protection and wisdom. But this clarity is quickly tested as there's a powerful Pisces stellium building with, what is a stellium? Multiple planets. So that's Sun, Mars, Mercury, Saturn, Neptune. They're all activating themes we've already seen reflected in the recent headlines. So that's misinformation, some geopolitical tension, institutional strain, and that follows with emotional overwhelm. So then we have a full moon in Virgo, and that happens in Hasta Nakshatra, and a new moon in Aries, that's in Ashwini. And they act as two turning points. One is asking us to heal, and the other one is urging us to begin again. So as we also move through Hanuman Jayanti this month and Akshaya Tritiya, there are some really beautiful and sacred opportunities to strengthen our courage and attract those lasting blessings. So yay for those. And I hope you guys enjoyed Navaratri as much as we did. Oh, it was such a welcome break from the eclipse energy. So let's talk a little bit about the full moon. It's on April 2nd. It's in Virgo Hasta Nakshatra. And again, this is the sidereal calculation. So I have a calculator in description if you are looking for your sign. Okay. Now, Hasta is the hands of creation. It is about healing, crafting, restoring order. And with global systems under pressure, this full moon reminds us that we still have agency in how we respond to these many things coming our way. Okay, so a remedy that we can do is do something really tangible under this full moon on April 2nd. So you can cook, you can clean, you can create, you can help someone, heal with your hands, things like that. Great day to get a massage, right? Another great holiday we have coming up is Hanuman Jayanti. This honors Lord Hanuman, and he is a symbol of strength, devotion, and protection. So you can chant his mantra, Om Ham Hanumataye Namaha. Om Ham Hanumataye Namaha. Om Ham Hanumataye Namaha. And Lord Hanuman is an amazing karma yogi. So he can bring you protection from fear, and resilience in chaos. So, and that's actually really best done on Tuesdays and Saturdays if you're looking for a specific day to do it in addition to his birthday. Now we have a new moon on April 17th, and that is in Aries Ashwini Nakshatra. So Ashwini brings really fast healing, bold beginnings. After emotional clearing, there's like a cosmic reset button there. So you can set intentions around your health, courage, and making a new start on something. Now, we also have some planetary wars going on this month. That's April 18th to the 22nd. Mars, Saturn, and Mercury are all going to collide in Pisces, and that creates tension between action, restriction, and confusion. And there's also Neptune involved there too. So that's just a whole other ball of wax. So this can manifest as political conflicts, policy gridlocks, and emotional burnout. A remedy is to just pause before reacting and try not to rush your energy during those days. Okay. Then we have Akshaya Tritiya. What's that? That's on April 19th. It is a day of eternal abundance. Yay! What you begin on that day will grow, just like planting a seed in the soil. So you can donate, you can invest, you can start something really meaningful. You can know that every small action that you do on that day will carry long-term blessings. So definitely take advantage of April 19th. Now let's go into how all of these transits are going to affect you by rising sign, moon sign, or sun sign if you don't know your birth. Okay, so for Aries risings, Pisces activates your 12th house. That's where all of these planets are clustering. That's spirituality, endings, large institutions coming in, okay? Now that brings a global focus on governments and large systems, so you may feel this more than the average sign. I know that there are about 50,000 troops, a lot of Aries placements here that were just deployed. So that would definitely be the governmental focus there, Los Estados Unidos, the United States. But luckily, Jupiter in the third house will bless you, Aries risings, with good communications, improved relationships with siblings and neighbors, and he will support your self efforts and your goals. Yay! Now, the Aries new moon resets your identity, and the full moon in Virgo asks you to pay attention to your health, your daily routines, and watch out for those hidden enemies. Isn't that just common for our troops? And a lot of them have strong Aries placements, right? So, a good mantra for you is Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya. And a really good thing that you can do is just rest, retreat, release control when you're feeling burnout this month. Okay, dear Aries risings. Now, let's look into Taurus risings. Now, this happens in your 11th house of networks. That's activated. So watch for shifting alliances, mirroring global political realignments. The new moon in Ashwini suggests adding something new to your spiritual practice, especially if it supports your emotional healing. And with Saturn in your 11th, he can bring issues around your friends and networks. He's been working in that area for a while. So there's going to be some pruning. Now, the full moon in Hasta, that asks you to delve into your creativity, spend quality time with your children. And Venus entering Taurus is going to restore some harmony in your life. Yay, we're all looking forward to that. Now, a remedy is choose aligned communities. Really do your research before inviting someone into your circle, because Saturn is going to reveal those hidden enemies and people that aren't really out there for your best interests. And a really good mantra for you this month, dear Taurus, is Om Dram Dream Dram Sa Shukraya Namaha. That is the Bij mantra for Shukra, Venus, and that can bring you tons of luck, and it's best set on Fridays. Okay. Now, Gemini risings. Your career sector is under pressure. So there's a Pisces stellium. It reflects a lot of leadership challenges, especially seen globally. Saturn is blocking your career successes. He's causing you to work so much harder than normal. So the new moon is Aries, is asking you to expand your social network and search for those financial opportunities outside of your work, because Saturn's going to be blocking you for a bit, okay, Gemini risings? A new perspective is needed in this department. So the full moon in Hasta suggests making repairs and looking after your home during this time as well. So that's something you can do in the meantime. Jupiter in your first house supports wise decisions and blesses you with good health and support. I love it when Jupiter's on my ascendant. It was there for me last year. Oh, it was absolutely wonderful. So Gemini risings, enjoy that. Now, a good remedy that you can do this month, Gemini risings, is you can act with integrity. And a great mantra that you can do, especially on Thursdays, is Om Gram Grim Gram Sa Brihaspataye Namaha. Gram Grim Gram Sa Brihaspataye Namaha. And that's because the guru is right on your ascendant, helping you with your health. It's a really great blessing for you this year. Okay. Now let's talk about Cancer rising, moon and suns. If you don't know your birth time, this affects your 9th house of belief systems. That's activated this month. So you may question narratives around this information because they're going to be rising everywhere globally. Jupiter in your 12th is asking you to expand your spirituality and your practices. So you can open up that third eye and practice a little more intuitive discernment than you do intellectual understanding, because things are going to be a little up in the air. Saturn in your 9th is going to bring you discipline in those spiritual practices, but can also restrict long distance travel and cause issues with father and father figures. So just be aware of that. The new moon in Ashwini can bring endings, but make room for new directions in your career house. Then the full moon in Hasta will strengthen your self-efforts and create space for healing, bonding with siblings and neighbors. So this is a great month to heal anything going on there. And a great remedy for you this month, dear Cancer risings, is to study spiritual texts because that is being fully supported right now. Then you can also trust your inner wisdom over all the media noise because, again, going in, you're going to find a lot more answers than all of the static that we're getting from the house of journalism that's getting affected right now by the eclipses, okay? Now, Leo risings, you can expect some deep transformation in your 8th house that brings emotional and financial intensity. It mirrors global and economic patterns. And Jupiter in your 11th can bring profits, but be careful because Ketu is also transiting Leo, and that can cause losses, especially when it comes to your health. Saturn in your 8th can definitely bring unexpected events, chronic illnesses, and issues regarding inheritances if that's on your plate this month especially. New moon in Ashwini is asking you to deal with sudden changes through spiritual practices and take wise advice, especially from medical professionals. And the full moon in Hasta will strengthen your speech and your savings. So the remedy for you this month, dear Leo risings, is just let go of control. Okay. And a great chant for you is Om Shram Shrim Shram Sa Ketube Namaha. And that is best done on Tuesdays. Okay, Virgo risings and sun and moons if you don't know your birth time. Again, the calculator is in the description. Saturn is in your 7th along with the stellium of other planets, and that tests your marriage and your partnerships like big time. So relationships are definitely highlighted for you this month. Jupiter in your 10th can bless you with your career and recognition. The new moon in Ashwini can bring about an unexpected event that tests you this month. And the full moon in your sign will bring clarity around that. So that's good, especially regarding your emotional health and dealing with chronic illness, especially if you've been really stressed out at work. So a really good remedy for you this month, dear Virgo risings, is honest communication and avoid reacting to your spouse during the planetary wars that I mentioned earlier. Okay, so be wary of those days. Now, Libra risings. The stellium in your 6th house indicates that your health and your routines need some attention. Stress from the collective can impact your physical body. So be aware of any hidden enemies and be mindful of your pets during this time as well, because they're going to get affected. Jupiter in your 9th can bring wise counsel, but does also support long distance travel. The new moon in Aries that'll cause some emotional distance from you and your spouse, but the full moon in Virgo is the antidote. So focus on your inner emotional healing through delving through your sadhana. Those are your spiritual practices. And you can gain a really fresh perspective in this area and create that connection again. Now, the moon can bring a lot of prophetic dreams for you this month. So keep a journal nearby. Now, a remedy is ground yourself through your daily habits. Just try to be as on time as you can. And a great chant for you is just very simple. Om Shanti, 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 Om Peace, Peace, Peace. And you can do that when you're feeling a little emotionally overwhelmed throughout the day. It's a great chant for all of us. Now, for Scorpio risings, sun and moons, if you don't know your birth time, creativity and passion arise for you, especially this month. That can create some emotional drama, especially involving your children. So Jupiter in your 8th can bring an inheritance or a windfall, but he can also provide solutions to chronic illnesses and in handling any unexpected events that come your way. The new moon in Ashwini can bring out a hidden enemy or cause issues with servants, employees, people that work for you. So try to handle those things as diplomatically as possible and don't give in to the drama. The full moon in Hasta will strengthen the emotional bonds in your network of friends, and you can get support from them, especially as some of those little things come up. Now, a great remedy for you this month, dear Scorpio risings, is channel the intensity into art and movement. That can really kind of break up some of that static energy and avoid any power struggles, especially with servants, people that work for you. Okay. Now, Sagittarius risings, suns and moons, if you don't know your birth time. Your home and family dynamics can expect to shift a bit this month. You can feel the need to create stability amid a lot of external uncertainty. Make sure that you are making necessary repairs to your home and handle them responsibly. Watch your mother's health as well, because that fourth house is getting hit. Jupiter in your seventh can bring good advice and healing to your marriage and your partnerships. And the new moon in your fifth house can bring in new creative projects, but it can also create emotional detachment or issues with children. So be aware of that. Take on a new perspective, and this area can be healed. Now, the full moon in Hasta can bring more emotional satisfaction regarding your career and especially the way that you receive recognition. So the remedy for you this month is to really strengthen your foundation, especially around the home and home environment. And you can cook, you can clean, you can repair your home base, and just kind of also reconnect with your heart space as well. That's what the fourth house is as well. Check in with mom if she's going through some stuff. Okay. Now, Capricorn risings, suns and moons, if you don't know your birth time, communication is absolutely key for you this month. Be very mindful as Mercury is debilitated in Pisces and can distort your messages. Miscommunications are at a height for you this month. Jupiter in your sixth can help you defeat hidden enemies, strengthen your daily routine, fight off acute illnesses, and bless your pets. So that's the blessing for you. The new moon in Ashwini can create emotional distance from your mother and sense of home, and a fresh start will be needed there. The full moon in Hasta will bring good advice and wise counsel your way. So during that full moon, if someone comes into your sphere, prick up your ears. You may also emotionally benefit from a trip to a foreign land or in taking a course that expands your spiritual philosophy as well in April. Now, the remedy is double check everything regarding your communications. They will definitely be tested, and speak slowly and clearly, and you should be just fine. Now, Aquarius risings, moon and suns, if you do not have your birth time, your finances and values will shift in the month of April. Reflect on what truly matters to you. Your savings are going to undergo a shift. So watch your speech as well in this area, as it will be tested during the planetary wars in those states that I mentioned earlier. Also, pay attention to your diet. Avoid foods that cause any imbalances with your body. Jupiter in your fifth will bless you with the relationship with your children and also stir up a lot of beautiful creative ideas for you. So use that right brain this month. The new moon in Ashwini can bring an emotional distance from your neighbors and siblings. That can bring issues with siblings, neighbors, things like that. But you can take on a new perspective regarding your communications with your siblings and community during this time. Watch your communications with them, definitely. The full moon in Hasta can provide support in dealing with an inheritance or an unexpected event that tests your emotional resolve. Remedy, just practice gratitude, tap into that beautiful creativity, and avoid any impulsive spending and especially eating. Okay? Now, last but certainly not least, Pisces risings, sun and moon, if you don't know your birth time. This month is major for you. So you have multiple planets going to war in your sign, getting aspects. It's going to be intense because you're the center of transformation. Watch your health, practice discipline in all areas of your life. This can be giving up a bad habit, seeking professional medical advice. Jupiter in your fourth will be blessings to your home environment, your relationship with your mother, and your emotional heart state as you go through all of this transformation, which is good for Pisceans. You need that Cancerians, like that fourth house support. So know that the new moon in Ashwini can create emotional distance from your financial situation. That's savings. And it can also trigger emotional eating as you go through all of this transformation. So look for new ways to deal with those things in this area. The full moon in Virgo can create healing in and around your marriage and your partnership. So if you have a really close best friend, spouse, business partner, they can provide some healing for you in this area. The remedy, dear Pisceans, please stay grounded. It's going to be a little difficult in April, but you can do this. Make sure you're drinking your water, you're doing your meditation, and you're seeking solitude from all of the noise. Okay, you're going to need it this month. Now, here's just a little bit of final guidance before I bring in the amazing TarotStache. April is going to reflect what we've already begun to see in the world. There's a lot of systems under pressure, there's truths emerging, and there's emotional intensity rising. But this is not just chaos. This is karmic rebalancing for the collective. So through Hanuman's strength, the healing hands of Hasta, and a fresh start with the Ashwini new moon, we're being given tools to navigate this time consciously. And the key is very simple. Stay grounded during this month, stay compassionate, and stay spiritually aligned, and you're going to do beautifully. So without ado, I would love to invite the amazing, the wonderful, the creative, we call him Cowbell, TarotStache, Gerald.
Okay, now I'm not muted. Hello, thanks for having me back.
Oh, thank you for being here. It's lovely to see you. We had some great shows this week. So
Oh,
all
yeah.
the links are in the description, guys. So make sure that you subscribe immediately. You will not regret it. He puts a lot of creative energy into his shows, and that's really great for the coming month. So
Yes, thank you.
yeah.
Yeah. So it's what an amazing month of March.
Whew.
Yeah.
How'd you do after that third eclipse?
Wow. Yeah. I'm glad it's over.
Me too. Me too. We don't have any more until August. And of course, they affect our moons, Gerald. So we're going to be right in there together in the trenches.
Of
So
course.
we've got this. Oh my
Yes.
goodness.
Yes, we do. So it is great to be here. And I'm glad to see everybody here. Please do that thing where you are liking and subscribing. It's free, everybody. And we need you to do that. So, and by the way, I do have, if you go to my channel, I am now using calendly.com/TarotStache, and you can schedule a reading there. So this is great. So it looks like Sybil, SoCal, Rose Blue.
Yeah, let's say hi. Let's say hi to some people.
Yeah.
We got the lovely Venus here. Some patience is here. I hope you're doing well. I'm glad you like the astrology forecast. I know you were looking forward to it. Rose Blue is here. Melodious is here. I'll go ahead and get your question in. Everyone go ahead and get your questions in. Of course, tips go first.
Mm-hmm.
The links are in the description. The link says error, not working on my phone. Okay, well, I can repost it for you as well. Okay. I'm on a new browser today because I had some StreamYard issues and I had to redo everything.
Oh my.
Okay. I know, but it worked out. Hopefully I didn't skip out too much, you guys, because I know that was a big problem. All right, Mark, welcome. I'll go ahead and get your information in there. Okay. Get that in. I got to open up another. This is a new setup for me, guys, because I was having some issues with StreamYard. So I really appreciate your patience as I get these links and everything for you.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah. And there we go. Got them. All right. So let me get you guys some better links, and I will put them in the description.
Yeah.
There you go. You got it. Okay. Steph is here. And good to see you. And Kush is here. Very good to see you. Welcome, welcome. We love new faces. It's great to see you. Greetings, Lorraine. Thank you for all the lovely emojis. And then the natal chart link isn't working. Got it. Okay, I'll have to check into that. It's been a week in tech for me. Got Rahu going through my 10th house, and boy, is he testing me. So if you guys just go to free Vedic chart calculator online, you'll find one. But that was the one that I preferred. Okay, Lorraine, welcome. Leah is here. Good to see you. And Eduardo is here. Thank you. I love Jesus too. Barbara is here. Good to see you, Barbara. Luckily, I'm not married. Okay. Well, it could also be business partnerships, really close relationships too. But yeah.
Yes.
Excuse me. Sorry. I'm just like, whew. Rose Blue is here. Good to see you. You're thinking of a bus ride to Texas, visit my parents. Okay, that's exciting stuff. I hope you don't run into ice either. And Strange Change. Thank you. That's very nice of your grandpa. And let's see. Go ahead and take care of some of these.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we have the lovely Universal Joy Tishy. It's so wonderful to see you, another Vedic astrologer in the room.
Yay.
Okay. All right. So cool. Good to see you. Let's see. Yes. And yes, Rose Blue, I agree with you. Okay. It's not working on the other side. I'm sorry, guys. I did put those other links in there. And then good evening, Garnet. It is lovely to see you. Yeah, so if you guys are wondering what's going on, I've got Rahu in my 10th house, and I just went through an eclipse. So he's definitely testing me right on my moon. So I'm definitely working through that. Uh, Manor, Navid, lovely to see you. Welcome back. I hope that you're doing well. I'm doing well as well. It's been intense, but hopefully I won't skip for you guys like I was on Helen Irish Granny's channel the other day.
Oh my
I think
gosh.
StreamYard and I figured it out. You know, it was just I had to use a different browser and a VPN and all of that because in Mexico it's a little different. So, oh,
Sure.
I'm so great. You're good, love. That's wonderful. And Sybil, I'll go ahead and get your question in. And Manor, I'll get your question in as well. And thank you for letting me know with the arrows who's coming in. Venus, you're amazing. I appreciate you so much.
Very nice. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. I just realized my. Okay. So let's see. While you guys get your questions in, I'm going to go ahead and check. We do have a tip from Rachel. So Rachel, go ahead and get your questions in. I'm guessing it has to do with what's going on with you in your apartment. I'm kind of excited to see what you're doing.
Mm.
Yeah. Let's see. So Rachel, go ahead and get your question in because you are the first tipper, and then we go in order. Okay, guys? Okay. Just making sure I got all of. And yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rachel's like, it's not exciting. It's stressful.
I'm sorry, Rachel. Well, we're ready for you. We are ready for you. And I'm also broadcasting on 3 channels. So just be aware that, you know, I'm doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes and I appreciate your patience.
Yeah.
Luckily, Gerald is here and he's really entertaining and good at this. So Pisces hugs and more hugs. Oh, thank you for giving everyone hugs, Garnet. That's so sweet. Oh, you're 4 days post-op some patients. Okay. Whew. Sending lots of blessings your way. Now, if you remember some patients, Gerald, broke all 4 limbs and had major shoulder surgery. Yeah. So you're an amazing soul for having gone through all of that and coming out on the other side, some patients. You are
Yes.
definitely an inspiration. And this is your 2nd surgery. Yes, that is really intense. Oh my goodness. Well, our hearts are with you. So we're just waiting for your question, Miss Rachel. I'm going to pull some cards in the meantime. I was kind of wondering about you because I know there's a lot of stuff coming out in the news regarding military and it's like that. So I hope that you're doing okay. Okay. I'm at my wit's end. I saw a garage apartment near the base. Are there cards for that? Also a lower one nearby on Columbia Road. Help. Okay. You got it. It doesn't affect you. Okay. I'm just icing on the army cake. You're the musicians. I get it. Okay. First one. So we're going to do one for the garage apartment near the house, and I'm going to do one for the lower level nearby on Columbia Road.
Yeah.
You got it, Miss Rachel. Let's do one more over here. Okay. Well, I'm getting good cards for both of them. There's a little bit to consider. The first one I got for the garage apartment near the base was I got the seventh house. This is the house of relationships. So there could be someone nearby that you start a really great relationship with. I asked how that would work out. I got the Three of Pentacles. So this is someone who you would collaborate very easily with. Okay, so this tells me that this could also be a business partnership that you have with the landlord, things like that. But overall, good community base, cooperation, a feel of support. And then I got the Justice card. So this particular landlord or situation in place that you're going to live is going to be legally responsible. You're not going to have to worry too much about some of the things that you dealt with in those previous apartments. So yay for that. Now here's what I got for the second apartment. I got the 12th house. You're going to feel a spiritual connection here. A lot of spirits coming in. If you're open to that, it's great. It's also nearer to, I don't know where Columbia Road is, but it's near something, some spiritual site that you're going to be able to tap into. Okay, so just be aware of that. They're asking you to go down and drive. I got the chariot. Drive down there, especially at night, because that's when spirit can be most active because it's quiet. You can also go early in the morning before dawn and get a spiritual feel for the place to determine whether or not it's going to work for you energetically. All right. But I got Queen of Pentacles, so meaning it's going to be pretty affordable. You're going to be able to really beautify the space and make it your own. So two great spaces. The second one you're going to want to go to at night to make sure you can handle the spiritual intensity of it. Okay. So it's close by and it's cheap. Yeah. Okay. And there's a lake. Okay. Well, that's going to bring in some spiritual energy for sure. Okay. So I'm excited to see what Gerald has to say.
Well, I got really positive response for the first one. In particular, it's going to work very well with your budget.
Mm.
Worry about that. So the garage one is good. It's also going to give you an opportunity to find a balance and allow you to have some time to plan and to look at things that are going to be satisfying for your energy and your inspiration. I got a 10 of cups and a queen of wands. So it's going to be a very nice area to allow your uh, wishes to come true. Essentially that. The the one concern that I have with this is I got the 9 of swords with the king of cups. What it's going to do is it's going to allow you to be mature about your emotions, and then you can manage the overthinking and the worry about that. And so and then for the second one, I got more no than yes, simply because it's going to take you down a bit of a path where you're not really sure. Um, and it's going to give you some balance with that. It is going to give you an opportunity to do some planning. And I do get a sense, even though it's the basement or ground level, there's going to be some sun. It's going to give you an opportunity to connect out with nature. And I got a 10 of Pentacles and the King of Wands. So it's going to help give you an established routine, but you're going to have to be really active in making that to make that happen. So it's a really vibrant area. It may be too vibrant for you, if that makes any sense whatsoever. It just could be a touch overwhelming. So, but the first one looks really great. So that's what I have for you, Rachel.
And I love that we both got the Three of Pentacles. That's awesome. I love when we pull similar cards. So
Um,
Rachel, yeah, just definitely check them out. You're going to be okay either way. Again, I got Queen of Pentacles for the second one, so it is more affordable for you, but it's good to, again, check it out beforehand. You are very energetically sensitive. So it's, yeah, there you go. Making
and
that
the
decision.
first one, this is the first one. It's going to allow you to balance some stuff. So, but yeah, it's a very interesting mix because there's cards early in the suits, and then I have tens. So it's the finishing. So it's fun.
Okay.
All
So
right.
yeah, it's your decision to make, Rachel. We have I didn't get bad cards for either one, which is good. You just have to, like you said, Two of Pentacles, make the best decision for you,
Yeah.
okay? All right. Okay, so go ahead and ask your question again. Some patients, I went through the entire thing and I did not see it. It just didn't go through. It's just one of those weeks, you guys. And then, Mark, we're going in order. So just please be patient. Okay, we'll definitely get to you. We're going through tippers first. The links are in the description. So some patients, what do I have to be careful of and look forward to this month? Okay, what do I have to be careful of and look forward to this month? I see it in the payment. Okay. So things that you need to be careful of and look forward to. Okay, well, this is more of a look be careful of in my reading. Watch your communications. Okay, I got third house. This also rules siblings and neighbors. All right, so that is being tested for some people's charts, especially if you have a planet that's in Pisces and it's aspecting the third. Definitely be careful with your communications. Okay, siblings, neighbors, those are the big things. There might not be some really good judgment in this area. I got judgment reversed. So they're going to be doing some shadow work for you in this area and causing you to channel in that beautiful Vicharya. What's Vicharya? That's discernment. Okay. Uh, there might be some issues with someone close to you. I got the Two of Cups reversed. What's the issue? I got the greed card from the Mahabharata. So it's
Mhm.
important that you set appropriate boundaries in and around your closest relationships, especially regarding communications, because someone is not practicing the best judgment. Okay. Once you find out everything that's been going on in this area, try to be as impartial as possible. This is Balarama. There's a war going around him. He's basically feeding both sides and he's staying out of the drama. Okay. So don't give in to the drama and the greed that this particular person is going to present with to you. Try to practice the best judgment that you can because they're not really giving it to you on their end, and watch your communications. Sometimes it's best to just stay silent and wait for things to pan out a little bit and the emotion, a little tension to go down, because I mentioned all of those planetary wars going on this month, especially in that beautiful spiritual sign of Pisces. So it's important that you take care of your health, stay out of the drama, watch those communications, and rather than react, take a step back and reevaluate. Okay, so, all right, a couple of candidates it could be. Okay. Well, I'm excited to see what Gerald has for you.
So some patients that you are interested in the month of April, you're going to be thinking a lot. The month of April is going to be a month of you thinking things through thoroughly. Be careful not to overcomplicate things. Uh, um, there's going to be decisions that are going to have to be made. So, because I have the Two of Swords, the Two of Swords is the card about needing to make a decision about something. And it's a bit of a small decision. So, keep it in perspective as you are doing this. Because, some patients tell me if this is true. Um, Sometimes you can get into a loop of repeating things and making it bigger and bigger and bigger. What you'll need to do is to be able to walk away from something. Walk away from that way of thinking because it's blocking you from being able to it's blocking you from being able to see what really is going on. And I like what Michelle said about sometimes the best thing to do is to give it a couple of beats so that the emotions and the energy lessen. And when that happens, you're going to be able to go, all right, I can keep doing this. I can keep moving. And part of also that's important is this month is a good month for you to have some patience and to look at things differently. Because I have the Hanged One. The Hanged One is all about patience, all about patience. And you're going to be, so I think this is a really, that's a good thing. It feels good, actually. It starts off with some choices and then living with those choices and making sure you're not going into that repetitive overthinking process. So I hope that makes some sense. Walk away from circular thinking, avoid drama, keep things in a larger perspective, try to see things from a new perspective. Well, I couldn't have said it better myself. You got that one.
And I love that the Eight of Swords has the sign of Gemini on it, which rules the house of communications. And I pulled that third house. So I
Oh,
love it
yeah.
when, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, there's the sign of Gemini right there. So,
Love that.
yay. Oh, Nicole, I'm sorry you're having a dramatic emotional week. I'm so sorry. You're not alone with these eclipses. So basically stay quiet. Haha. Okay, you got well, it's important to set those boundaries too, but yeah, it's good to just
Well,
kind of let the
I
drama go
mean,
too.
staying quiet is one way to look at it. The other way to look at it is to stay in your lane. If this is not your, they're not your monkeys, it's not your circus, then don't show up.
Yep, that's what the impartial card is all about. So
Yeah,
yay.
love that.
Oh, okay. Let me just check in here. All right. So our next person in line is Melodious Aku. My name is Akriti. Will I get the government job or not in 2026, 2027? Please check in, Melodious. You guys need to be here for your reading. Our second one is the lovely Mark. So please check in, Mark, so that we know that you're here. Okay. Okay. Melodious, are you here? Please check in. Next, we have Mark. Please check in. And some patient says, pick your battle. So true. Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
That's great advice for everyone this month with the planetary wars going on, especially with Saturn and
yes.
Neptune. Neptune can create the confusion. Saturn can then come in and like expose all of these realities you weren't seeing, and it's a mess. So it's good to just take a breath, remain impartial, wait for it to settle, and then make a decision.
Well,
So
and I also think it's a good idea. You said take a breath. Taking a breath is a great way to give your body what it needs so your brain can think things through. And then
definitely
energetically, it can ground you. I might even
100%.
say chant a couple of mantras too.
That's true.
So,
All right. Well, I'm not seeing our last two questions come in. Sybil, are you here? You're next in line. Please check in, Sybil. Thank you for reminding everyone, Venus. And Manor Avid, are you here? You're the next two.
Sybil is here.
Okay, well, we'll go ahead and do Sybil's question. Hi, Michelle and Gerald. Any spirit message for me? Messages for love. Okay. I got some interesting cards for you. Okay, I was wondering who this was for. Is it for Sybil? Yeah. Okay. So the nightmare's over, my dear. You got some good things coming your way. The first card I got was Aquarius. This is the sign of innovation, thinking outside the box. It's a very technological sign. It's my 10th house, and I work in tech. So it's definitely something that it's gonna, you might have to think a little outside the box when it comes to finding your new partnership. Okay. Now, the good card that I got after that, dear Sybil, was I got the Four of Cups reversed. So this is the end of dissatisfaction. Things are going to start looking up for you. There's going to be some new opportunities coming your way. So if you're feeling really motivated, you can generate a new relationship right now, especially if you commit yourself to it and you come across it with a very unconventional perspective. You might connect through the internet. Be very careful with that, obviously. But I can see some shared interests, some unconventional beliefs between the two of you, and some good things coming your way. Okay. So then I got a great card for new starts, which is going to be for a lot of us this month. I got the death card. So this is endings. This is great. There's going to be a lot of renewal, surrender, and rebirth in this area for you. And once you go through some of these major changes and transformations this month, I got that. Your shits are coming in relationship wise. I got the Three of
Ooh.
Wands. Yay, it came up upright. So this is all about opportunity and enjoyment. You can take advantage of some new unconventional people that come your way. And look at the open horizon. This also tells me there's probably going to be more than one person. Okay, so really take your time in choosing this big decision, what particular energy that the other person is bringing to you and that you are bringing to them, because it will be a very transformative relationship regardless, because that is coming for you. Think outside the box. Nova
Yeah.
stagnation is over. Okay. So I hope that was helpful. I'm excited to see what Gerald has to say.
As spirit messages for love, I start with the Three of Cups, which is about finding people who are like minded. They share similar ideas, they support you, definitely could lead into love. And I think this is a beautiful, beautiful thing. Um, I got an I got the Emperor, but I got the Emperor reversed, and I don't read reversals in this deck. So this is telling me, the Emperor is about structures and some boundaries. This is also telling me for you, Sybil, the importance of you testing and understand your boundaries. Just because they've been that way all the time doesn't necessarily mean they need to continue to be that way. So if you were looking at if you've had relationships in the past, maybe there'll be a different opportunity for you. And then I love this. I have the Page of Cups. This is starting to have new feelings. Could be definitely the start of a new relationship. And you need to honor yourself and give you enough time to um, you know, to allow it to come in and for you to process it. Pages in the tarot need a little bit of processing time. You just got to go, what's that? Okay. But I think it's beautiful having the Three of Cups and then the Page of Cups. I think that's, bodes very well. And you had said, Michelle, there may be more options. I'm thinking there might be three options. I mean, you're going to be spoiled for choice.
We both got threes. I love that.
Yeah, pay
And I think
attention.
the Three of Cups also was your friends like them, your social group, because this is someone that you want to bring in and around the people that you love the most, and you can all celebrate together. So run it by your friends. That's what I get from that, as you
It
seek
could,
out this new
yeah,
opportunity.
it could also be that one of them may know this person.
Mhm.
I love
I
that.
didn't think about that. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
it
really
could
that's
be.
really insightful, Gerald.
Yeah, it could be that you're out with friends and they said, "Oh, by the way, this is my friend so and so," and suddenly you go, "Oh, okay."
Those bring the best friendships because you already have something in common. You have people in common. So I love
Absolutely.
that, Gerald. Oh, that's exciting stuff. Oh,
Uh-huh.
okay, Sybil, you are so welcome. Yay. Congratulations on that. Okay. So let's go to our next question. And Hania, thank you so much for joining us. I went ahead and got your question in. Thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate it. And Joyful Jen is here. Lovely to see you, Joyful Jen. And yes, everyone, make sure to like and subscribe to Gerald's channel as well. His links are in the description. You will not regret it. He's not only really insightful, but his shows are really entertaining. He puts a lot of creativity into them, and it's in his chart. So, okay. So Manor did check in. I want to ask, what are Maze's intentions for me? Okay, I'm going to pull one more card for you. See what's going on here, because I did get some interesting information in and around this. I don't know if this is a relationship, but it's going to test you a little bit, okay? All right. Manor Navid. The first card I got was Aries. This is the card of the inner warrior. It is an incredibly, a lot of 12th house energy is happening this month for Aries. So this is a lot of hidden things, spiritual activity, using that beautiful intuition, large events, things that are a little big that are coming your way, okay, when it comes to this particular relationship, when I get the house of Aries. It's kind of what I'm getting is that this is a good area for you to make a fresh start in before you move in another direction, because you're carrying some stuff from the last relationship that needs to be let go so that you can attract someone even better and brighter for you. Okay. I got the Wheel of Fortune reversed. Okay. So that tells me that, there might be some karmic loops that this person brings in, because you're resisting some changes that you need to step into, especially regarding that last relationship. That was just bad luck made by poor decisions. We've all been there. So don't stress out, but don't resist the changes that this person showed you, because if you try to stop events from happening, you're not going to be thinking as clearly in the area of relationships with other people. Okay, so this is what I'm getting you kind of need to work on. Okay, you need to work on your inner authority and then integrate that into the way that you see people and set those boundaries. I got the Queen of Swords, but she came up reversed. We want to get her upright. Okay, reverse, this can be someone who isn't really seeing intellectually what is going on. There could be a lot of twisted facts, some vindictive gossiping, intimidation, things like that came out of the last relationship. All right. Upright, this is compassion guided by wisdom and intellect. So love with clarity is what I'm asking you to do. And you can help without seeking self-betrayal. All right. So really choose to see things as realistically as possible and view that truth with kindness, and you're going to be okay. But you need to take on some intuitive sovereignty and set some very clear boundaries with other people. Otherwise, you are going to attract this kind of reverse Wheel of Fortune energy and run into some bad luck again. Okay. Now, the really good card that I got for you, my dear, is amazing. I love getting this card. Once you do that, I got the universe. So when Krishna appears, the cosmos will align in your favor, especially once you get yourself upright again, set those boundaries, and you trust in the divine timing and know that relationships evolve very naturally. They're not something quick. They're not something that just goes boom, boom, boom. Okay. Especially with that Aries energy, which tells me you might be a little excited about this. Okay. He's actually my ex, come back and wants to start fresh with me again. No. Okay. No, set your boundaries. I got her in spades during my divorce, okay? He was doing all kinds of bad stuff behind the scenes. This person is not doing their homework, okay? So it's important that you definitely take your time with it. You learn from that relationship, because I got this last guy was awful. Like, it's him. Don't. Like, that's just me giving you lots of love, okay? Definitely don't step into that right now. You need to do the work, get yourself upright again, because this person brought you misfortune and they were a lesson for you. It was a lesson from the universe and a chance to make a fresh start, activate that inner warrior, and set some very clear boundaries. Okay. I'm glad that you told me it was your ex, because that's the person you're healing from. Okay. So I hope that was helpful, my dear. And know that as much lip service as you're getting. A really great guy you can follow on YouTube is a guy called Red Flag Guy. Okay. I also have, if you email me, it's michelle@astrologicaltarot.com. I have a ton of books on relationship advice, setting boundaries, noticing those red flags. My friend Jenna, she's an amazing tarot reader. She sent me like a whole bunch of free PDFs. I can just send them right over to you, and you can use them to create a fresh start and let that beautiful universe open up to you so you attract the right partner in your life and not bring any more misfortune your way, because you do not deserve that. Okay. Yeah, I totally get it. I've been setting my boundaries with him and told him to only come back to me once he's done the work. He hasn't. I'm just letting you know, not yet. Okay. If he has, then you can consider it. But I can tell you the cards are saying no. And yeah, I hope that was helpful, honey. I'm excited to see what Gerald has to say. Sorry. Okay.
It's way too early for you to be thinking long term in this situation. I have two twos, the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. So this is a very early thing. The Two of Cups says very clearly healing. There needs to be a lot of healing. The Two of Pentacles is, it's like, yeah, you're very, very aware. Good, good. The Two of Pentacles says you're balancing your resources. Here's what the way this person is going to react. The way this person is going to react is going to plan to be very demonstrative about their generosity and their willingness to help other people and to be a good person in the world. But right now it's showing you what you want to see instead of the work that he's actually doing. Now, because he could be a bit. No, I'm thinking long term. Yeah, okay. I told him I'm dating somebody else. Good, because if he's he still has work. And that work is going to take a long time. I have the Seven of Pentacles for that level of work. It's not baked correctly. So he's being very generous with you. Of course he is. So, yeah, but I know it's a mask. Oh, you are an intelligent person. I love that. Honor and set your boundaries. That's beautiful. I'm really, really glad to hear that. That's good. That makes me feel much better. So.
Okay. And thank you for that extra insight, Gerald. I always appreciate that. I love that you got the Two of Cups, which tells me that you are very capable of a relationship once you put that inner work in and you get that queen upright. I mean, she came upside down for me when I was going through a lot of boundary setting myself. So again, I went ahead and put my email in the description. If you guys email me, I will send you the PDFs that my friend Jenna sent me. We're both professional tarot card readers, and the Divine Feminine is going through a lot the last couple of years, especially because the Divine Masculine is getting tested by some of the authorities right now. So we're sending out lots of tools to help. So, yes. Okay. Yeah, I told him point blank what I expect and what he can't provide. That's very good. That's very Queen of Swords. But yeah.
I like that. And I'm glad because you said you're dating somebody else. Good.
And she knows it's a mask too. So that's good because this thing right here is called love bombing. Okay, so be aware of that. He's trying to get you back. Yeah. So I've been through that. It's called hoovering. It's all in the books. So, okay. All right. So our next lovely question. Shiva, are you still here? Let us know. I will let you know my skincare routine because it is brand new. And I went to a dermatologist here in Mexico. You guys, Jonathan and I went to the dermatologist and he got I can tell him about your thing. So he had some spots on him that needed to be removed. okay, because he's 75 and they were a little questionable. You know, skin cancer is no joke. And so we went in, he got them all removed. I got a brand new skincare routine. I can totally tell you what I'm doing while I was there. She just gave us all this stuff. It was $75 for everything. And we just looked at each other and went, we were so happy. Like it was just like we
That's
both got treatment because we're 2 miles above sea level here. And so my skin was like, I'm like, I'm a little dry. Anything you recommend? And she gave me a whole prescription. So yeah. Okay. And then yes, your options are open. I know him inside out. We were dating for 4 years. Oh my goodness, that's a long time. So that was a big lesson for sure. Yeah, I was with my ex for 5 and whew, did I learn a lot. So, all right. So, okay, some patience. You put in another donation. Thank you so much for that. I did go ahead and pull cards for Hania, and then we can get this out to some patients. Can you please tell me about my future husband? Who is he and when will we meet? If you're still here, Hania, I can answer that question for you, and then we're going to get to some patients. And again, Melodious and Mark, if you step in, we can answer your question, but you need to be here, okay? Okay, Hania is here. Yay! Okay, Miss Hania. Hania Khan, you got it. Okay, so the main energy that I got in and around the next husband is that you're going to have to do some work first because what you're attracting right now is not for you and your best moving forward. Okay. The first card I got was the first card I got was Mercury. Okay. This is all about intellect and communications. It's important that you don't allow your emotions to 100% pick your partner. You need to use this beautiful intellect, really analyze this person. Whenever I get this, I say, pull on that Queen of Swords crown and do a background check on the person first. Look them up on social media. Find out if they're on any dating apps where people are hooking up with a lot of people, things like that. Think with your head, not your heart in the beginning so that you can protect that beautiful heart, okay? The reason I say that is I got the Two of Cups, but it did come up reversed, okay? So this is all about there's a misalignment in this area. There's some imbalances going on when it comes to your heart space and connecting with the best person for you. So right now, you may not connect with the person that's on the same page as you, as you might attract partners that are not as invested as you are in the relationship. They may neglect you and cause some conflicts, okay? Another card that I got that kind of points to this is I got the World, but it came up reversed, okay? There are some lingering lessons in the Department of Relationships for you. People can literally come in and turn your world upside down, and you need to set those beautiful boundaries. This can bring some disagreements and fear that's blocking you from really attracting the right person for you. Maybe working through some of those things that make you feel ungrounded and insecure can help you really attract the right person for your particular heart space, okay? Now, this is what you're attracting. This is why I said, please, please, please do the work. I got the King of Pentacles and he came up reversed. Okay. This is a guy who is not great with money. He can use women for money. Okay. He has a lot of authority. And the way that I would describe this is when I was in my early 20s, I looked very young and I attracted incredibly wealthy men. One of them was a billionaire. And when I went on a date with him, he was the most controlling, possessive, scary guy I've ever come across. So when I get the King of Pentacles reversed, this is a guy that does not see you as a loving partner that he can connect with. He sees you as a possession. Okay, so you do not want to attract someone who wishes to possess you. You want to attract someone who wants to form a clear emotional partnership, who supports your goals and dreams, especially makes you feel upright and just held and supported. And you don't have to be afraid of expressing your views, your opinions, and having that beautiful intellectual attachment to this person. Okay, so avoid codependency, especially financial in your relationships, especially guys that are incredibly stubborn and use money to control. Okay. That's the main thing that I see. There's definitely a misalignment. Exactly. I want emotional stability. Stay away from this guy if you want emotional stability because they see you as a possession. Uh, you don't want to attract that. Okay. I hope that was helpful.
I am wondering if this is a person who, because you're looking at your future husband. Who is your future husband? It is someone who has been disappointed in love previously because what they thought was there was not the reality of it themselves. So this is also because I start my reading with 2 3s. I have the 3 of Swords and the 3 of Wands. I'm wondering if the future husband may be somebody who has to do some traveling, someone who travels and moves around or has moved around a lot. It feels like there is he may be trying to set up some, um, maybe doing some humanitarian work. So traveling around and trying to help set things up for people, to help people. And when you meet him, it's going to be new emotion. I have the Ace of Cups, and that's going to be an interesting thing. Oh, I have 3 3s, and then right after that, I got the 3 of Cups. So this is a great opportunity, and it. So what I'm thinking is, you're going to meet this person as they are on their journey. Be careful not to take them off of their journey, and instead support them while they are on their journey, because then the relationship is built on something much more affirming. Um, so and I think it's seriously, I have 3 3s because I've got Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, and then the 3 of Swords, the 3 of Wands, and the 3 of Cups. These are first time. Oh, things are moving, things are adjusting because suddenly they're a bit alone, and they have to move around. Good luck. I mean, and by the way, it's not going to be a real soon thing. It's going to take a little bit of time, which is fine. Be okay with that.
That's great. Thank you, Gerald. Excellent advice. And she goes, that is interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Good to see you, Shem. Welcome, welcome. Happy birthday to you, my dear. I'll go ahead and star you. Okay. So let's see. And she says, thank you so much for the beautiful reading. You are
You're
so
welcome.
welcome. And Angie is here. It's lovely to see you, Angie, and love to you as well. Thank you for subscribing. Oh my goodness, so many great chatters tonight.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so our next lovely question is, oh, it's actually some patience. And some patience says, question 2, what messages are out there for me? The first time I found your channel live stream, Gerald was on, and he was getting a ton of downloads and info. So I always try to ask when it looks like he's on and dialed in. Yes, we love Gerald, don't we, you guys? Oh, he's on once a month on my channel. It's a regular. We love him. Okay.
So what
Okay.
message?
So the energy I got in and around you, some patience was, I got Cancer. Okay, this is all about your home environment, doing things that make you feel supported and secure. You just had surgery. So it's important that you really take this time to nurture yourself. And then it says, let me see if I get that 3 of Cups, Gerald. All right. So I got Cancer. Okay. So this is all about doing what you feel intuitively and that is needed to protect yourself and your environment. I got the 7th house. I don't know if you're thinking about partnerships or relationships or things like that, but the 9th house came up. So this is what's coming for you in the future. This is someone that you can travel with. once you heal, once you do all of this work, once you sit at home and you get all of this stuff done, know that some great things coming your way are relationships and travel. Okay, so that's what you can look forward to is you are at home right now and doing all of that beautiful travel and you're doing all of that beautiful healing so that you can then travel. Okay, so really focus on your physical therapy in a way where you can do a lot of walking, a lot of hiking, a lot of exploring, because that is coming your way. Okay. Now, right now, I did get a couple of cards that might be holding you back a little bit. I got the Three of Pentacles, but it came up reversed. So it's important that you put your heart and soul into your recovery, really work on working as a team with your physical therapist, things like that. Okay. This could also be some issues in and around your home, construction projects that are going to need your attention. And if you're just lying down and recovering, you can have people come in and doing all kinds of stuff because you're going to be at home. So this is the time to do any home repairs, get things done that are going to need your attention. Okay. Especially if you have a new home, that's what they're showing me. I know that you have gone through some anxiety, some distress, some scarcity because you are literally the person in the cast right now. Okay. So it's important that you put everything into your health, into making sure that you are going through a full recovery because I've got those great things coming your way. Okay. That's a total left turn. I never thought to travel. Well, maybe that's what they're preparing you for. That's something that you can look forward to. I did get that Knight of Wands for your recovery, and that is the Traveler. Okay. It's a very fiery traveler. It's a Sagittarian energy, and they love travel. So as you recover, and it's going to be a little slower in some areas than not, I'm getting the leg. That's what they're showing me. One of your legs is going to take a little longer than the rest of your body to catch up. Know that you have those things to look forward to, but be patient with yourself. Work with your physical therapists. And once that's over, new relationships and travel could be coming your way. Okay. You fell 4 days after closing escrow. Oh, Lord. Okay. So now's the time to really pay attention to what's going on in the house as well as your body. Make all of those changes so that you have a nice firm base to return to and to build before you step out onto that new adventure. Okay.
Some patience. Yeah, that broken right ankle. What message is coming through for you? Surprise, the devil. This is, if you are healing physically, it forces you to have a lot of time to spend inside and thinking and overthinking and trying to identify what's real and what is a shadow. A lot of what Michelle Marie was saying relates to this. Part of what you need to do, and for entertainment purposes only, yeah, okay, you just fell out of the tower. Okay, well, here you go. The devil comes before the tower. Don't let all of the bad habits sneak back in. Because you didn't get the Three of Cups, you got the Two of Cups, which is very much a healing card. It is very much and by the way, you hate doing your physical therapy, if I believe, if I'm getting show up and then enjoy the people that are helping you in doing physical therapy. Your attitude is going to make a world of difference with this, because what's happening is you are finding a way to not only to help yourself, but you're also realizing that, you know what, you might be able to figure out a way to, when you travel, to go for, yeah, fair point. I'm working on becoming a different person. You don't have to become a completely different person. I want to encourage you to look at and be willing to honor who you are instead of trying to live in the shadows. Because again, we have the devil, but we have the Queen of Swords who knows what she's wants, is very articulate. And like Michelle Marie said, if you're at home all the time, now's a great time to get all that stuff done. I also got, because you got travel, and if there's tower teaches you anything, is that what I was doing wasn't working. I got the Three of Wands, which is a travel card. So I love the idea of, oh, okay. By the way, for your therapy, it's really important for you to stick with it. This is the Nine of Wands. It's like you're almost done with it. What I'm hearing is, they give you 10 days rounds of antibiotics to help, to fight the sickness, and you start feeling good after day 4, and then you stop taking it. Don't do that. You're going to have to do all of the work. All of the work. It ends with the Magician. How's that? You've got all of these great resources. And you've got the great resources and the powerful tools. So thanks some patience.
I love that you got the Two of Cups, you got the travel, because I got the relationships, I got the travel. I love it when Spirit does that, you guys. Oh my goodness. Oh, you got some good things to look forward to, some patience.
Yeah.
And
I
then
mean,
I'm loving
I'm loving all this good energy. You still have work to do. I mean, and just keep showing up and doing your work. Keep looking at it. Is this real or is this a shadow? And what do I want to focus on?
Okay.
There.
And Priya, I went ahead, if that's your question, great. If not, just go ahead and give us something specific. Okay. Sure, I'm not my own devil. We all have the devil on our shoulder for sure.
Whew.
My goodness. So Miss Venus is next. May I have a reading for what to look forward to in April besides lots of work? Okay, my dear. Now, I got Scorpio. You got some transformation coming your way. Okay, this is death, rebirth, transformation. It's ruled by Pluto, Yama. Okay, that's the kind of energy that I'm getting in and around you. This is what you really need to watch for. I got the Queen of Pentacles, which came up reverse. So watch overspending, really watch where the money is going. Okay, because there's some misjudgments happening in this area. So watch the budgeting, watch the money, watch what's going on with your bank accounts and things like that. Then just to make it clear, I got the King of Pentacles reversed. So they're doubling down on this. Okay, so it's important that you use really good judgment in this area and that you try to avoid any misspending, things like that, especially if there's a male authority or a female authority in the area that aren't using good judgment. Okay. Now, this is what you can really focus on that will help ground you through the month of April. The first card I got was the beauty card. I love it when I get this. This tells me you need to take out some time for self-care. Get your nails done, get your hair done, get a new outfit, do something that makes you feel really good. Add something to your home environment that makes it more beautiful. Focus on those beautiful Venusian things that make you feel happy and luxurious. Okay, take a bubble bath, all those good things. So then I got a great card for you. I got Infinity. Okay, this is Shanka. And when Shanka sounds, a sacred new beginning is going to unfold for you. So I mentioned money because that seems to be a bit of a block this month. New ventures, creative ideas, and artistic pursuits are going to be favored. Okay, but know that every ending will sing a new beginning for you. Okay, so this card is going to mark a new beginning, a new idea or project, and a phase that's going to be initiated with very positive energy and spiritual protection from any negative, ungrounding energy that you may be going through. Okay, I hope that was helpful. I'm looking forward to see what Gerald has to say.
So, Venus, the month of April is going to be an opportunity for you to have some nostalgia moments, for you to be thinking about what was, how you were feeling about different things, and because and that's a really helpful thing. It may be an opportunity for somebody from your past shows up and you go out for tea or a drink and you just remember the old times, because if you do that, it's going to allow you to have new emotions coming in. And I think that's a really fun thing. These new emotions, they're really helpful. Um, and they're small things. You start feeling differently sometime in April. Um, and it's going to actually, if you start feeling differently, in particular about your money, I have the 10 of Pentacles, it's going to react differently. I have the 3 of Pentacles. So follow your plan. Make sure you're double checking the things. And I have the 7 of Pentacles. Wait for it and don't try to rush it. Let the investments come to fruition. And for entertainment purposes only. But as you are thinking and you're doing things and taking care of your body, go slow and let it progress. So Venus, I see nice things for April for you.
Oh, I love that too. Thank you, Gerald.
Uh-huh.
And then, okay. So our next question, and we're at 7 o'clock. So we're going to go ahead and do lightning round. I pulled some cards for Shem. Are you comfortable with Priya? Priya, go ahead and check in, please. Let us know that you're here, and we can give you a reading. And Venus says, awesome. Thank you, Gerald. Love Gerald.
Uh-huh.
So Priya, are you here? Please check in. You need to be here for your question. And Shem, please check in. I know you're out with your friend, but I want to make sure that you get your message. Okay, sweetie? And happy birthday to you. Check in, check in. And then, okay, let's see. You guys are next. Please check in.
And it's a great opportunity. Everybody, please do make sure you are subscribed to the channels, because apparently YouTube is unsubscribing some people, does that periodically. So
Yes, definitely. And welcome, Nevim. Welcome, Susan. I'm glad you had a good dinner with your pastor. Thank you for checking in. And yes, Venus put TarotStache's YouTube right there. Go ahead and subscribe. Thank you. Thank you.
yeah,
Okay.
it does look like I'm in a coffee shop. It's because 2026 is the year of caffeinated and unfiltered readings. So
That's one of my favorite shows. They're so funny. Those readings are hilarious.
well, thank you, Rachel. That would be fun.
We love Gerald. Okay. So our last question is Nehedas, are you here? Please check in. You guys need to be here for us to do the readings, okay? Okay. Otherwise, we're just going to go ahead and close out.
Yeah.
So, and Miss Susan, definitely look at my schedule, because I definitely want to get you on the books for our reading. I got a really great one for you. So you've got lots of exciting things coming in your chart. So,
Nice.
yeah. Okay. It's great to see you too, sweetie. Yeah.
Just looking forward to that.
Yes, me too. All right. So I'm not seeing anybody check in. So we're going to go ahead and close out. Before we do, Mr. Gerald, TarotStache, what do you have coming up this week that all of the listeners can look forward to tapping into?
Well, I have a show with Jamie, back and forth with Jamie and Gerald, Tuesday at 4 p.m. Eastern, and we're going to be talking about prompts, and then I am a guest on the Akashic Adventures with Linda Day Gonzalez. I'm looking forward to that. And then I have a mediumship show on Friday with Jean. I am not doing much on, I'm not doing anything on the 1st, because I am performing my first wedding on Wednesday. I can officiate weddings, and so I'm officiating my first wedding. Trust me, you will see photos of things. I'm looking forward to that. I am on Thursday, I'm on Wings of Insight with Linda again. So I'm looking forward to that. And it's been great. So
Oh, that's
yeah.
awesome. You know what's going to be entertaining if he's in charge of orchestrating that. I'm expecting googly eyes.
Well, yeah, there is that, and we're gonna keep it. I have to. I'm going to be reviewing things and making sure, because it's a very private ceremony, and it's just going to be beautiful. It's just
Oh, I
going to,
love that.
yes,
And then some patient says, "Oh, congrats to the couple." And it's Gerald.
yes, thank
Yes.
you.
And Rachel says, "If I ever got married, I'd hire you." Oh, yeah. How entertaining would that be? And meaningful too. He's got both. Maybe the
Yeah.
man in this future apartment. You never know, Rachel. Oh my
Ooh.
goodness. And Nivim 90, I didn't see a question come in for Nivim 90. So thank you for your lovely comments, guys. So we really appreciate that. I'm actually going to start doing morning readings again. So go to my community
Good.
tab. Yeah. So because we're going to be here for a bit. So I'm going to have some time to spend some more time with you guys in the morning. And so look for that. And long story short, I've got astrologicaltarot.com. I'm taking readings. There's a lot of energy going on in the sky right now. I'm offering astrocartography readings if you're looking to move the way that Jonathan and I did. I also offer, relationship, career, love, uh, anything coming your way as far as, children and family and all of the stuff that's up in the sky right now. So if you go to my website, I've got a lot of specials and things going on there.
That's great.
So definitely look into that. And and then Nivim, next time go subscribe and then come in and ask your question, okay? Because we're just going to go ahead and close out. But yeah, blessings to your friend. I'm so sorry that they're going through trouble right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so I am sending you all lots of love. I'm here every single Monday, same time. And definitely subscribe to TarotStache and check out all of the lovely events he's got going on and look for those wonderful pictures from the wedding. So sending you all tons of love. Om Shanti, Om peace, Om love.
My handlebar mustache tells fortunes in the cards. The major arcana shows my facial hair's in charge. Read your future in my perfectly waxed ends. The fool and magician say we're more than just friends. Twist and turn, twist and turn, twist and turn. Watch it turn around.